our children consume half their daily calories at school, so I believe that those calories should come from healthy foods. But sadly, this is not the case in most American schools. A survey from the Center of Science and Public Interest, a Washington-based consumer group, also known as CSPI, found that vending machines in middle and high schools are filled with candy, cookies, chips, soft drinks, and other sugary beverages, and very few fruit or healthy snacks. Under the National School Lunch Program, it says that school meals are limited to having a total of 30% of calories and 10% of saturated fat, but there are ways around this. While this program forbids food of minimum nutritional values to be served inside the cafeteria at meal times, schools have decided to put vending machines throughout their buildings. By doing this, they are not breaking the law because they're not selling these fatty foods in the cafeteria directly. Michelle F. Jacobson, Executive Director of the CSPI, says, "Our society should be doing everything possible to encourage kids to eat healthy diets. Instead, what are we doing? We're bombarding them with junk food advertising, putting junk food wherever they go, even in schools." Margot Watson, also from the CSPI, says, "At a time when obesity is in our front page news, I can't believe that we haven't done much as a country to ensure that all these choices available in schools are healthy." These testimonies from highly credible sources are shocking to hear. Some more statistics were from the National Gallup Youth Survey of children between the ages of 13 and 17. Their findings were that 33% of the respondents say that they eat a great deal of junk food in a typical week. 61 say that they eat some, 14 say they hardly eat any, and only 2% say they eat no junk food in a typical week. Also, 67% say that these junk foods and sodas were purchased at their school vending machines. But the effects of sugar-packed vending machines can be resolved by taking a couple of steps. One step is to teach children about good eating habits. Studies have shown that the eating habits children pick up at a young age stay with them through their whole life. Schools should dedicate 10 minutes every day to teach children healthy eating habits. Another step is to take soda out of vending machines in schools because they can cause dental problems. Over the years, dentists in Ohio have been conducting studies on the effects sodas have on a person's teeth. These studies have proven that students who consume more soda have an increased number of cavities and other health problems. Lee Scott, the vice president of Coca-Cola Bottling, says that it's not the fault of the dentist to criticize Coke, but he says that there's absolutely nothing wrong with drinking soda as part of a well-balanced nutrition diet. But Robert Murphy at Children's Hospital of Columbia disagrees. His word on this conflict is shown when he declares, "You're trading off well-balanced nutrition for water and caffeine." Dr. Murphy and several other doctors agree that soft drinks are an unhealthy replacement for healthy foods. With this said, Dr. Murphy wants to make sure he can help towards the better interests of American children. If vending machines were only stocked with healthy products instead of calorie-packed products, then it would indeed help to decrease the number of dental problems in our children today. The last step is to replace the calorie-packed snacks in vending machines with healthier choices. These unhealthy choices in vending machines increase the number of obese children in America. Today, 1/3 of the population is overweight or obese. Adding high-calorie packed products in our schools is not helping this national problem. Nutritionists hope that our next generation will be the healthiest, but this won't happen if our schools, environment, and students do not stand up and stop the unhealthy habits. If this health problem is not brought to an end, then our next generation may become the first generation to have shorter lifespans than their own parents. Becoming obese at a young age can make a person face lifelong struggles with their weight. It is proven that 80% of teenagers who are obese inhabit obesity as an adult. This can increase a person's risk of getting certain cancers, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and asthma. In American schools, it is no secret that childhood obesity is a major problem. Instead of helping these problems, schools are just covering it up by saying that vending machines are only there to help fund the school. Today, schools can stock their vending machines with all kinds of junky food as long as the vending machines are not placed directly in the cafeteria. With that said, unhealthy foods are slightly cheaper than healthy foods, which helps schools make the choice to stock their vending machines with unhealthy products. Yes, it's understandable that in today's world, schools need more money, and vending machines can be a simple solution, but we need to think of the children. These unhealthy foods are not helping the children out at all. In the end, there are ways schools can help get funds other than supplying unhealthy choices to children. By eliminating vending machines that are stocked with unhealthy choices, our children can start to learn good eating habits, have less dental problems, and also lower their risk of obesity. Some state lawmakers have proposed bills to put restrictions on the kinds of food and drinks sold in schools. California passed a law limiting the sales of soft drinks in elementary and middle schools. Los Angeles School District has also eliminated the sale of soft drinks in all schools, and restrictions of the sale of high-fat and high-sugar foods in their vending machines. 2 years ago, California high schools switched to healthier foods such as baked chips, trail mix, fruit, and cereal bars, and organic soy milk. This is the right thing to do, says Jacqueline Domack, a health teacher who helped provide these changes. She also says that if a student is eating well, they're going to perform well academically. All of these schools are starting to see positive changes in their students and believe these positive changes will continue if they keep up the good work. And I believe that our state needs to do the same. Statistics have shown that obesity rate in the United States is steadily increasing. It is estimated that 42% of the U.S. population will be obese by 2030. According to the American Journal of Prevalent Medicine, reports suggest an additional 30 million Americans will be obese at 18 years of age. We should be working to change these statistics, and eliminating unhealthy junk food from our vending machines can help. In general, vending machines do not have to vanish from schools. They just need to choose their products based on what is best for the children. As a whole, America needs to provide more healthy options for children and make it harder for them to access bad foods. This can also take effect by simply eliminating unhealthy vending machines in school. Also, society needs to teach children, starting at an elementary level, how to make healthy eating habits. In general, junk food should not be placed in school vending machines.